Donald Trump and Kamala Harris will meet for the first time on the debate stage on Tuesday night. It's not only the first time these two politicians are debating, it's the first time they're meeting in any capacity at all. At this point, Americans are fairly familiar with Donald Trump's debating style and skills. Kamala Harris is a newer face, and so we thought it was important to go through and look at key moments in her previous debates to assess what her strengths and weaknesses might be.
I'm going to now direct this at Vice President Biden.
This first clip is from one of the earlier debates of the Democratic primary race.
You also worked with them to oppose busing.
Harris is going after the man she would eventually serve under.
There was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools, and she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
And what it shows is that she is someone who is unafraid to throw a punch. This moment was planned and sketched out in advance by her campaign team in debate prep, and she executed it fairly flawlessly.
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system.
This clip is from a later 2020 primary debate.
Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record.
The issue of her record as a prosecutor was a central difficulty for Harris in that race. She really struggled with how to present that.
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly reforming the criminal justice system of a state of 40 million people.
It really shows how Harris can struggle when she's presented with a moment that's difficult politically and also that hasn't been as well rehearsed. When Harris has not methodically prepared, she sometimes has trouble being light on her feet. That could end up being a problem with Trump because he is, above all other things, a highly unpredictable debater.
When asked, well, why didn't y'all tell anybody? He said, because the president wanted people to remain calm.
This final clip is from the vice presidential debate with Mike Pence. And what it shows us is Harris's instinct for the moment.
Well, let's get
No, but Susan, this is important. I want to add, but Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
She's great at finding the moment. She's great at choosing her spots. I would definitely define Harris's debating style as aggressive. She has a philosophy that if someone hits you, you have to hit back harder. There are no other presidential debates scheduled, so this is really the only time American voters will be able to compare and contrast these candidates standing next to each other on the same stage.